Good day and welcome to another vlog. I haven't done one for a while, so I figured I would do one today because I've actually got a specific task to do today, and well, what not better to share it with all of you and maybe see if you can learn something in the bargain, or indeed I just get more practice at doing vlogs. So I'd like to welcome you to this body of water here is Loch Avich, which is near Dalavich, which is on the shores of Loch Awe. But Loch Awe is the other body of water that's further over this way. This is a little bit higher up, and I've drove this way. If you go to the end of this road, it kind of takes you over the hills and into a little place called Kilmelford. And if you turn right there and head up the hill, you'll end up in Oban. There is a purpose for me coming all the way out here. Now, today's task is about preparation. Preparation and being good at your job. Or indeed, just being meticulous in what it is you do. I will be joining a new production soon for Channel 4. My main role will be as the drone pilot. So I'll be directing my own photography, but from the air. So I get to be a director of aerial photography, if you will, which is quite cool. That in itself isn't really that big a deal, because that's my job, that's what I do. I'm a cameraman, and I film with the drone. But what I'm doing is, though, that I'm actually I'm doing some testing. So I'm doing some flight tests on some tech. I always take two drones away with me, but I very rarely use the backup drone. This time, however, the backup drone is one that I'll probably use just because of the type of flying that I'm going to be doing, and in my opinion, that drone will serve me better for what it is I have to do. But because I haven't used it in a while, it's always best to go through everything, literally everything, to make sure that it's, it's a serviceable craft, because, well, we'd hate for anything to happen or go wrong. I will be filming in built-up areas or near built-up areas, and if a drone is to come out of the sky within any height, really, it's going to be very bad for the drone, but it's also going to be very bad for anybody that may or may not hit. Anyway, to avoid all of that, it's always better to go through your kit with a fine-tooth comb, which is what I've done. The second part of the video was going to be a bit of a challenge for myself. I thought that maybe I could do some sort of filmmaker challenge for myself while I'm doing all this. So my challenge was this. Currently I'm shooting on a GH5, and I'm using my Canon 16-35, which is my standard go-to setup. However, the drone I'm going to fly today is my Inspire, and on my Inspire I've got my X5S camera, which is a micro four thirds system, and it has a 15mm lens, which is a stock lens that comes with the X5S. It's a great lens, it's a great setup. But because it's a micro four thirds system, and I use a micro four thirds system, I thought, do you know what? Maybe I could shoot something today with one lens and two cameras. So I've set myself two challenges within one. Well, three challenges. Test your drone, make sure your drone maintenance skills are up to scratch. 2, use one lens but use two different cameras to make a short film based on your exploit. 3, shoot in vlog on both cameras. And 4, when you edit it, well, we'll just see how good your editing skills are. So, that's why I thought today the vlog should be about challenging yourself. Challenging yourself and also being the best that you can be. But I'm not sure I want to film here. I'm not sure there's enough interest for you. Stand by. Right, I've switched positions, and because although I'd set myself a little bit of a challenge, the whole purpose of today is to do test flying. So I've kind of had to do a little bit of a compromise, I would say. The area that I'd stopped at before, I wasn't entirely happy with, but now I've moved to an area where, granted, there's power lines over here, which is not cool, but there are none over here. It's all just wide open fields and hills, and I feel that that doing my test flight here would serve me better. So what I'll do is I'm going to get the drone in the air and do my test flight first to make sure that, well, everything works and the camera's working and it's focusing from infinity and it's focusing onto a subject at the various aperture settings, and indeed the the gimbal's working as it's supposed to, the aircraft is holding itself in the sky, all those little tests, and the filming side will have to come after it, because it doesn't mean that I can't move on to another area. I am fulfilling my own task for today. Okay, successful, I would say successful flight. I went through the motions. Yeah, so I covered all the bases. I did a successful flight. I can now move on to better things in terms of like filming, that is. That was merely just a flight, just to make sure the aircraft held up in the sky and did everything I asked it to do, which it did. So I'm going to switch lenses. I'm going to switch to the 15mm that goes on the X5 onto this. And maybe, well, let's just switch lenses and see how that sees. And we're off. So, welcome to the 15mm prime. We're well underway into my my next part of my challenge. So I'm shooting with this 15mm or 30mm on a full frame equivalent, and I'll have to, well, I'm just gonna have to shoot with this and this the rest of the day and make some meaningful content that is both educational and inspiring to watch, or just watchable would be kind of good too.
You don't want to hurt me. Let's see how deep the bullet lies, unaware that I'm tearing you asunder. And there's a thunder in our hearts, baby. So much hate for the ones we love. Tell me we both matter, don't we? You and me. You and me won't be unhappy if I only could. God, get 'em to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you did, and I will catch you on the next video.